Hi guys, Retro Tech Ralph here. I've got a product review of something I should have bought bloody ages ago. Right, here is the Elgato Game Capture HD. Now, there's a reason why I bought this and not the brand new version, is that I don't capture a lot of new console game systems. Perfect for the Xbox One. I don't have an Xbox One. I have a 360, I have an original, I have PlayStation 3 backwards, I have all sorts of gubbins and Ataris and Spectrums and Amiga, anything, loads of stuff I've got stuffed in here, and to be honest, it's a pain in the arse with the newer stuff. So I went and bought a second-hand one of these, because I need to start bending the camera around to film the television, actually show you some proper game footage. So I'll show you the box on here. I'm not going to set this up and play it, I'm going to show you what you get from the box. Now according to this, you get the Elgato HD, a quick start guide, a USB cable, HDMI, PlayStation 3 cable, and a component adapter, which is what I need. Component, yes, fine, I can do the RGB cables with the audio. However, there's a reason why I got this. So that slides out, we're left with, open it up, and it's not very clean. It's kind of, it is second hand, I don't think the user used it much. That's a lot better. So you've got your Game Capture HD in pocket size. It's about the size of a small mobile phone, shall we say. Quite easily, let's have a check. Yeah, quite easily fits in your pocket. Nicely rounded, flat on the top, underneath. Got a serial number. Rubber feet so you can keep it on the side. I will keep this somewhere. It'll be off camera for most of the time anyway. Using it, there's a USB cable which goes in there, which goes to the PC. A HDMI out, which will go to the TV so I can see what I'm doing. HDMI in, so that'll be for the PlayStation, for the Xboxes, anything with a HDMI socket. I don't have much, but there are the PlayStation Classic. There's a Mega Drive Classic I want to get. I've not got it at present, but it's on my Christmas. It's on the Christmas list. That's coming up pretty soon anyway. There's the Ataris, the flashbacks. They've all been upgraded to your HDMI, so I can do Atari stuff through the HDMI slot, but this is the most important, the AV in, audio video in. Now I'll guess this is my quick start guide. PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, yes, connect, yada yada. That's a very quick guide, doesn't tell me anything I need to know. So opening it up, we have a mini USB socket to a USB. So it's not a USB 3, it's just a standard 2, so that'll just plug straight into the computer. It'll give power and also give a feed out to what I am doing. This is the all-important cable here. Actually, it's not, isn't there? What cable is that for? Oh yeah, sorry. That goes, looks like it goes into a PlayStation. And that's a standard HDMI, right, got you. Okay, hold everything. Right, so that goes into the PlayStation. And then that end will plug directly into the AV socket. Fine, I thought, with reading reviews on this, that the HDMI cable, which is here, was specifically for the PlayStation, but it's not. It's a standard HDMI cable. It's just that will probably give it, I don't know, why would it give better quality with a PlayStation 3 for that? Then that will actually use for the PlayStation 2 and 1, but give your AV inside. Now this is my important cable here. Now, standard, plugs into the back, and will give me audio left and right. I can plug in, So anything from a Spectrum to a, well, can do a PlayStation 3, anything like that. I can use those for the component. However, if you use the red one, it's your yellow socket for your standard input that way on your composite component, whichever. But it will work for your yellow. So basically you plug into that and you will plug in these two into your white and your yellow for your audio. So you can capture old stuff which has the component input, which is fine. Composite, oh, I don't know, which will capture that. I can add on the extra two anyway, that's fine, that's not a problem. I can do those anyway, well, that should be a green colour anyway, but that's fine. But I can do those extra ones anyway if I needed to. But that will give me absolutely stacks of possibilities to use this on the TV. Now, there's actually one other cable. I was watching somebody's setup on one of these, and he's been doing videos for years with this exact setup. He recommended, with the HDMI, with plugging in the USB into the output, into the computer, capturing. However, he wouldn't be able to see on his own TV, so he recommended using pass-through cables. So you could actually watch what you are recording. So you would, on here, I think you would go, if they were from your games console, and then you would plug into your there. So then you could plug these directly into your TV. So you could watch what you're doing while still providing feed from your actual console. Now, I'll experiment with these over the coming weeks and see exactly what I need to do with this. There is software I need to install on the computer, so I'm not going to do that now. I'm not going to show you any of that, but this is a big step for me, massive step, where I'm actually going to be doing proper capture, and there's pitfalls, there's all sorts of stuff with pixelated screens and the right resolutions. It's going to be an absolute nightmare to do this. I know it is, but I've got to do this sort of stuff because I've got to evolve with the channel, really. So I need to do proper game capture, to be honest. Now, I was talking to Scott from Scott's Game Asylum. He was saying that this is fine setup, inputs, output for a HDMI into the television, but your problem with a lot of things is it's your upscaling. Your television, this would probably, if I got a SNES on the end of this, would probably show at 260, which would look absolutely shocking on a 1080p video. So what he recommended is getting an AVI to HDMI converter. Now, there are a few out there, and I can't afford the type that I want. They're hundreds of pounds or something that will make a SNES come into the adapter box into here and would look absolutely perfect on my screen, on for you, and it will be absolutely brilliant. But I've got to start with small steps. That's why I've bought this model of Elgato. I am not going straight into, we've got the perfect setup. I'm going to learn, and I was warned against buying one of these, but I've bought a mini AV to HDMI converter. I'm going to see what happens. My absolute worst case is this goes back to Amazon next week. So all it is basically, small box. Dan from Retro Recollections did recommend using one of these, which is fine. You have your HDMI out, which it comes with. Doesn't come with the HDMI cable. Okay, your HDMI goes out to whatever device, which will in my case be this. So it'll be connected into there and then out here towards the computer, and then I can do game capturing. So it'll be like that. And anything that comes from from a console will be plugged into here, red, white, yellow. Powered by USB, which is what this is, with a mini USB and the standard USB. So that goes in there, and I can select between, hopefully select between 720p and 1080p. So this is going to be my new setup for capturing games, if I can. I've done this before and it didn't work. I've had stuff that on the channel before, I just either couldn't get it to work or I couldn't understand how it worked. Which is probably the case, I didn't understand how to get it set up properly anyway. But Elgato, a Wavelink, a Wavlink is where I'm going at the moment. So give me a few weeks. It's basically, this is an unboxing and how I'm going to be doing things. But I need time, I need to prepare, I need to just get on with doing the stuff and having a bit of a laugh and playing the games and showcasing them to you guys. Because I love playing games, I love repairing the systems. I want to get more into doing the games than just standard repair. Here you go, here's a Spectrum, done. But under that, I need to make some money out of doing it, and I'm not. So I need to get on with doing something I love to do. So nice unboxing there for the Elgato and the Wavelink, and in the oncoming weeks, months, we'll see exactly how I get along with this. If it's good or if it's bad, we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching. Hope it's give you some sort of idea. If you wanted an Elgato, that's what you get in the box. There are some people selling these, because these aren't brand new, the Elgatos. They're not brand new, they've been out a while. This is obviously the Capture HD version, not the 60. You will be able to buy a brand new 60, but it's quite expensive and I haven't got the money for that sort of thing. This isn't my only income, and I do like to be able to know that I've got a job waiting for me in the morning, and I will not go out buying a fortune worth of equipment I can't afford. I'm just not that daft. So this is what you should get in a second-hand version, all the cables. If you don't, then you've got the wrong one and you really need to get on with finding the right cable. That one, that is the godsend apparently, that you have to have for capturing old systems. If you ain't got one of those in your box, you're not going to be able to capture a SNES or a Mega Drive. So anyway, it's only from me waffling on. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the new video. Hopefully some gameplay in it. And yeah, keep watching. You know the routine. I've got like plenty of videos. Have a flick through, see what you think, and I'll see you in a new video. Bye for now.